How to make a paper crane. Pre-fold your paper into 2 triangles, so both diagonals, really pressing down the edges, making sure that the corners meet. This is pre-folding before the rest of the crane is made and very important for the later stages. Now fold your paper into 2 rectangles, going that way, pressing hard, and the rectangle the other way. Making sure again the corners meet exactly. Now, first step, make another triangle on that first fold you made and make a smaller triangle. Remembering each step to press down the edges as hard as you can, because this will make a better crane. Now, put your finger up inside the corner and press down, and you'll end up with a square on one side. Flick the paper over and do the same on the other side. Put your finger inside to the point and push down. Now, take the flappy bits and point them away from you and fold the corners into the middle line, 2 triangles on each side. So the top square, turn it over, the other square to the middle line, pressing hard down those folds. As the paper gets thicker, it's important that you continue to press. The top point there, fold that down about nearly halfway, pressing really hard along that fold. Flick it over and press hard on the opposite side. Undo that and go back to your original shape. Open up to your 2 squares again. This step that's coming up now is the trickiest. Open up that top square, holding that top point where you had folded, and keep pushing until you end up with 2 long triangles on one side, pressing it down. This is the most trickiest part of the paper crane. Flick it over, put your finger up inside to the top of the square where that fold is, push down on that fold, push down on each side, and you end up with 2 triangles. Now, the next step is you fold with the 2 little legs towards you. You fold in again a tiny triangle to the middle on one side where the legs are, and a tiny triangle on the opposite side, 2 tiny triangles, the same when you flick it over on the side where you've got the 2 little legs. Press down all of the folds you've done so far. You have the 2 little legs facing you, and now you bring each corner to touch each other on one side and on the other side, and you end up with a shape that looks like a little fox with 2 little ears. Now, bring up the bottom part, that was the chin of the fox, and fold. Flick it over, bring up the other side where the chin was and fold. And now you've almost got your crane. Press together those 2 sides and the other 2 sides and you'll see that the two larger points on the outside are now your wings. And as you pull, you'll see that there are two parts that stand up. The shorter one is the head, so you bend that at the neck, and the other one is the tail. You can bend the tail if you like, or you can leave it standing. This is your paper crane.